The words "you have breast cancer," 4 words millions of women and men have heard in their lifetimes.
Yeah, but one SoCal woman didn't let that diagnosis slow her down. Instead, she's raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for making strides against breast cancer. And we are so honored to have with us Jimmy Herrick joining us live this morning. Jimmy, good to see you, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me.
Well, the pleasure's ours. Congrats, first of all, on being a 9-year survivor. Tell us about your journey.
I was diagnosed in 2012, and I found a lump in my breast. And I went to the doctor, and they said, yes, you have a lump. And then they did the testing and found out that I had to have a biopsy and found cancer. And at first they said, well, you have to decide whether you're going to have a mastectomy or a lumpectomy. And that's a very important decision to make. And so I had the lumpectomy, and then after the lumpectomy, I was thinking, oh yay, it's not in my lymph nodes. But when the cancer came back, they said I had a very aggressive cancer, and they said you have to have chemo. And I said, well, what if I don't want to have chemo? And my oncologist said, do you want to live, Jimmy? And I said, yes, I want to live. So I had chemo. I then had 30 radiation treatments after the chemo. And I'm still here, and I'm so grateful to be able to tell my story to others and reach and touch another life.
And Jimmy, not only are you here, but you are thriving as well and looking good, and we're so grateful to have you. And Jimmy, I've heard of people raising $10,000, $15,000, for events like this, just to raise, the amount of awareness. As a group, you have raised more than $300,000 by yourself. How did you do it?
Incredible.
Well, you can say it's by myself, but I could never do it without the loyal supporters and the fundraising that is also done by other companies and people that are donating raffle prizes and auction prizes. And it's been a lot of work on the ground. A car show was just held last couple weeks ago, and they raised thousands of dollars by Garage Rods. And I could never do this alone. It takes all of us together to raise money. I have Bunko for Boobies. They raised $1,400 to $1,500 a year. I mean, there's so many things that I do, and involve other people, and I could never do this alone.
And I love that you don't take the credit, and you understand that it takes a community and a village to make something like this happen, Jimmy. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And has it been tough with the pandemic? So many nonprofits are having fundraising challenges.
It has been challenging. Last year was a very challenging year for me because, I couldn't do a lot of activities or have a lot of fundraisers. So I had to do it in different ways. I did auctions online. I did selling tickets to Mexico, or whatever I could do. I tried to just raise money. And Bunko for Boobies, they kind of held it in there together. So.
That's such a catchy name.
That is a catchy name, and if anybody can get it done, Jimmy can get it done. Hey, Jimmy, we've heard a lot about women delaying mammograms due to COVID. What's your message to them who are watching this morning?
Do not delay getting your mammogram. Go and get your mammogram. It's so important for early detection.
All right, Jimmy, we are so grateful to have you on and just celebrate your 9 years of being a breast cancer survivor and all that you do for everyone watching in our community. We appreciate it, and the best of luck to you. And you're always welcome back, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, CBS, for having me. I so appreciate it. You're one of my favorite stations. I watch CBS all the time.
Okay, we adore you. And now you're one of our favorites, Miss Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And you can join Jimmy and thousands of others fighting to end breast cancer at this year's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk in Orange County. It happens this Sunday in Costa Mesa. The details are on cbsla.com.
That is so kind of her. And, I participated across the country in many cities that I've lived in. It is important for guys to get out there. And you see so many fellas out there, too, because we can get it as well. But just joining the fight against breast cancer.
And what was so smart about her raising all that money, she got people to donate and then people to bid, or, not just
companies to
cash.
join.
Yeah, she really got creative. She's smart.
Miss Jimmy made it happen. Thank you.